If a father can do this to his own child, then how do you expect the protection and the guidance of a child from her father who is very greedy and stupid? Because if his stupidity was a person, it would be Jonathan. You can't stand and see, or you can't take a decision of your wife over your daughter. A wife you have just seen for just a few months, and you take a side of her just to get a simple document. How did this start, and how did we go to here? Cheta and Jonathan was chatting, and Cheta brought a decision. Remember, Cheta had told Jonathan that we will get the document, whether Benny wants or not, we will get it by force. So Jonathan was wondering how he would get that document. Remember also, Emeka told him that his wife is the best and smartest woman, and he is just jealous of her. Cheta told Jonathan that, you know what, if that girl has refused to give you the document, we are going to grab her and tie her out. We fix or we squeeze her tight so that she can bring out the document. He said, how? The problem, I cannot do it unless you are going to help me. Just imagine. And she said, Jada went on and said that, please, don't you know that you are, when you get the money, you are going to benefit from it. She also is going to benefit from it, because if you are good in financially, she is also going to be good in everything. She's going to get what she wants in time, as well as feeding on the same money. So she has to bring out the money. Jonathan was confused, as we all know that Jonathan loves her daughter. We cannot deny that, but only the stupidity which is growing each and every day in him is what is making him to do some things which are not even unimaginable. So they made a decision. Cheta said, if I can't, I'll do it. They went to Benny's room, and we the series called The Most Scary Marriage. Kindly subscribe to this channel, African Movie Reviews. We do reviews and recaps. If you are new to this channel, welcome to my channel, and to you, my subscribers, I will send greetings to you. Please comment where you are watching from, and I'll send greetings to you. I love you guys, and I don't take your love for granted. They came to Benny's room, and Benny was like, hey, Dad, what do you want from my room? Cheta, my dad said, her dad said, please, we need the documents, and we want them now. Benny said, no, I'm not giving you the document. They are my documents, and this is my house. They are for my property. It's written in my name. My mother gave it to me because she gave it to me, and it's the only thing she gave to me, because she knew that I have to have shelter on myself. Cheta said, you have to give it to us. We thought that we are going to sell it. We are going to with the money and give it to you. She insisted and said, no, I'm not giving you my property. And trust me, if you Benny was right about this. It's her property. It's the only thing her mother bought for her or left for her behind. Now these two, they just grabbed the young girl. They grabbed the young girl. They tie the young girl. They fight just to get the papers or the documents of the house. And you wonder what kind of a father, and how far, if your father or a mother, can you go if you're a wife, or if your second wife, or if your second husband tell you to tie or to hurt your daughter just because of the greed and the greed you have over her properties? Because this is greed. This is greed. How can you tie your daughter just because she has refused to give you the documents? The documents written in her name. Which means that, Jonathan, if it's not being stupid, then you are more than stupid. You are more than stupid. The only everything which the mother left for her, just because she wanted her to have a roof over her head. She did not want her to rot around in the streets, because she knew you cannot keep things. That's why she wrote them in the name of her daughter. But see, this stupid man Jonathan, with his ego, he went on and eyed her daughter so that they can get the documents. And my dear, any time from now, Jonathan is going to face the wrath of the two of what she did. They say karma is a bitch. Jonathan, you are going to cry. You are going even to try to think so much to see that you save yourself, but it will be all in vain. Reason being that, Jonathan, you have failed to reason for yourself. None of the days have you been reasoning or thinking for yourself. You just think like a child. You think like someone who has never even seen a teacher in front of him. How can you do this to your child and tie out your child, hurt your child like this, just because you want the papers, just because you want to be the big Joe? Can you be the big Joe when you don't have a roof on your head? Can you be the big Joe when your child has hated you? You can never enjoy. You better have something, a shelter, than having the money to do the business. You don't know the person you are dealing with. You've just seen someone just like that in just a day and in just months. Now you believe her more than your daughter. Now you take her side more than her daughter. Jonathan and Cheta, they got the documents, and Cheta told Benny that you will never get this until when the deal is done. If we are done with what we are going to use it with, we are going to bring them back. Jonathan came to their room and they started rejoicing, him and Cheta, and Jonathan was like, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be the big Joe before, and I'm going to come back like never before. They were rejoicing happily, but inside his heart is hurt. You know, there are some things we do, but when inside in our heart we are also hurt, we cannot believe what we have done. So they rejoiced, and Jonathan asked Cheta what is the next thing to do. Cheta said she's going to take the documents to the people responsible to give them the loan, and see that they get the money. And Jonathan was like so much happy and rejoicing that he is going to get the money, not knowing that Cheta is a green snake in a green grass. Even the only person who was always on his side, he has hurt him. That's Benny. And when Jonathan went outside, Cheta was like, Jonathan, you are very stupid. No wonder. Debbie said that your brain is like for that of a child of 3-year-old. Even your stupid daughter is more wiser than you. You just go on other people's rules or other people's directions. You don't think for yourself. You are just like a child. Someone just, you show your ways that you cannot think for yourself. It's Jonathan. Even if the woman would have come to build you up to see that you get to some level, still she will not be able to do that. Because if you can agree on each and everything they tell you without using your brain, it means that you are nothing but a stupid man, a fool, mumu, a woman's rapper, a person who does not think for yourself. Now you hurt your daughter just because you want the papers. Now you are saying sorry for what? That's why I told you that Jonathan also was not feeling fine when he was on Benny's, when he was doing all this. He's doing this because he wants to impress his woman. He wants to show Cheta that he is on her side. They are fighting together. They are doing everything together. But in his heart, this is the only person who is still on his side, and that's her daughter. Now you've hurt her. Now you've done everything. How are you going to survive? How are you going to tell her that, Benny, I love you? So guys, we are the series called Mr ALOY. Kindly subscribe to this channel. I send greetings to you guys, to everyone around the globe, people from East Africa. That's Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, plus Sudan and Somalia. We send greetings to Rwanda, Burundi, people from Sanchez, and people from Guyana, people from Mauritius, people from Malawi, people from Botswana, people from East Ghana, people from Northern America, and people from South America, people from Nigeria. We send greetings to you all, and thanks for joining this family. Thanks for subscribing. I love you guys. God bless you. I don't take this for granted. I appreciate you all. Now, Jonathan told her daughter that I'll open for you if Cheta leaves, and leaves immediately. She goes. Cheta prepared herself, and she is here leaving. Jonathan asked her, please, are you really doing this? Is it going to work? Cheta said, yeah, it's going to work. Believe me, I have to go before it's late. I called the man, and this is going to do everything possible. And Ben was here thinking. Cheta asked Jonathan, where is your daughter? She said it's in her room. I'll untie her once you leave. When Cheta left, Jonathan came to rescue her daughter. But was it really necessary? Don't you think that it was too late to save a soul which is disappointed? Ben is so much disappointed in her dad. I don't think that this time around Ben will be trusting her dad. Ben will be able to protect her dad, because you can't do this to your daughter and still say that you love your daughter. How are you going to explain this? This girl had refused to take her properties. Now, because of your greed with your wife and the impression you want to show to your wife, you did this to your daughter. When she was released, untied, she ran away and ran out of the house. I can understand Ben was disappointed and is thinking, whom should I tell now that I have no one to tell? My mother left the home and I'm now alone. Whom should I tell about what is happening in my life? Which means that she is now alone. If you, the only person she has been leaning her head on, you can do this to her, meaning that you are not really a good father. So guys, tell me, do you think that what Jonathan did was really necessary? If you were Benny, would you forgive such a father? Was it really very necessary for a father to hurt her daughter just because of documents, which even they are not his, but they are just written in her name? Would it be possible for them to buy the house without Benny's consent? God bless you. Bye bye.